Hello and welcome to the Human Energy series of interviews for the Chevron team. In this edition, we're joined by Glen Phua, Regional Manager at Chevron Marine Lubricants. Well, welcome, Glen, and thank you for joining us. Perhaps we could start this conversation with you. Tell us what it is that you do for Chevron and perhaps walk us through your career that's brought you to this point.
I'm currently the Regional Manager for Chevron, covering the Asia-Pacific region. My education background actually is in political science and economics. So it's quite a big change. But that being said, I've been in the marine industry for close to 20 years, 7 years with Chevron. I'm currently based out of Singapore, but I have lived overseas in different assignments across my career as well.
So Glen, Asia Pacific plays a pivotal role in the maritime context, leading the world on shipbuilding and hosting many of the busiest voyage routes. How would you characterize the importance of Asia Pacific in global maritime trade?
Well, I believe Asia Pacific is probably the most important region in the maritime trade right now. Just maritime container trade takes up about 56% of the global market share. And right now, probably close to 20 out of the 30 ports for containers trade is probably in Asia as well. That being said, it's also a big hub for shipbuilding, with China, Korea, and Japan probably the biggest shipbuilding countries in the world right now. And again, this trend is not a short-term thing. It's expected to keep continuing as we see Asia Pacific continue to grow and its importance continue to be even more vital for the maritime industry.
So a lot of maritime activity now and set to continue that trend, as you say, into the future. Mm-hmm. Talk us through the impact that sort of vast amount of shipping activity has on Chevron's operations.
Presently, Asia Pacific is our biggest marine supply network out of the Chevron business. Singapore, being the biggest bunker and lubricants hub in the world, has been a key focal point, but we continue to expand our business and our scope just to make sure that we are keeping up with what our customers' needs are and also making sure that we continue to improve our network. The focus has a lot been in North Asia, where we see the biggest growth in terms of business outside of Singapore. And we have key partnerships in countries in Korea, in Japan, and we're looking to obviously grow our business a lot more in China and to supply our networks out there as well.
So your team has been sort of structured to support this key shipbuilding activity?
That's correct. So we have people in place in the strategic countries that we look at. Primarily for shipbuilding, it is Korea, China, and Japan, which takes up around 85% of global shipbuilding presently right now. We have 2 dedicated new build specialists that are based in Korea and China, which help with our new construction vessels as well.
So, Glen, we're approaching midway through this decade. The maritime energy transition remains a dominant theme. How is that transformation impacting your operations and those of your customers?
I think the key here is we will follow the customer's lead. Chevron is ready to support our customers in whichever way they're moving towards. The future of marine fuels is still quite undecided, but I think we have been set up that we can meet the requirements for our customers and ensure that we have the products to be able to support the industry whichever way they decide to go.
This amount of change underway, how ready would you say that Chevron Marine Lubricants are to offer compatibility with these emerging and transitional fuels?
Yeah, I think Chevron is ready. We are following our customers' lead. How we are observing the market, we're seeing what kind of fuels our customers are going towards, where their direction is going towards in terms of their energy transition journey. But Chevron has the products that are ready to support whatever fuels they're going towards. I think from a supply network as well, we are making sure that we have the right products in the right places so that when the customers has to make their decision on future fuels of their choice, we are ready to support from that front.
So you've already highlighted how Chevron adapts to customer needs as they evolve. What's your approach to customer service?
I think the key here is to have a continuous and sustainable customer service that we can continue to meet our customers' requirements. We have a regional-based customer service team that is always contactable, and that probably is where we can leverage not just from the region, but from the global perspective of ensuring that we have our customer service representatives able to support our customers' needs wherever in the world they require our products.
No conversation in maritime at the moment is complete without touching on digitalization. It's a key trend.
Yes.
How is Chevron planning on integrating the digital world into the services that you provide your customers?
I think in the terms of digital, Chevron Marine actually has taken a lot of big steps in the last couple of years to enhance our offerings. The most prominent one probably is the One Port system, which is a digital system that allows our customers to place orders and have the ability to talk to our customer service reps, as well as understanding and seeing where their orders are flowing throughout the whole process. In terms of digitization as a whole, I think there's still a lot of room for growing that part of the industry. And for Chevron, we're continuing to look at opportunities to see where we can, make things more efficient and optimize our processes as well.
Finally, Glenn, we've touched on this concept of accessibility for the Chevron team for your customers. What does that look like this year? Are you planning on hosting any marine events in the region or anything similar?
Yeah, I think we've done a couple of events outside of my region, but I think for the Asia Pacific region, we are looking at a couple of technical events which has been very successful for us over the years. We are planning for a couple of locations, including Taiwan, Vietnam, and we're also looking to participate in the upcoming SIPCon conference, which is primarily a bunkers event, but it's the customer flow is quite similar. That's coming up in October in Singapore as well. So we've got quite a few of these things lined up to make sure that we continue to have touch points with the customers, making sure that we engage them on different fronts. And again, just giving them the presence that Chevron is there for them.
Well, Glenn, all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you and the Chevron team all the best for the year ahead.
Thank you very much, Matt. Appreciate the time as well.